My name is Bishop Michael Pfeifer, Bishop of the Diocese of San Angelo, Texas. I'm a member of the beautiful community of the Missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate, and happy to share about the beginnings of this wonderful mission here in Zambia that's exploded with new life. I realized that as a new provincial of the southern province that we should look at trying to find another mission, because Mexico had been our mission for some 40 years. Father Jete, the Superior General, replied back that he said, look at Africa. He pointed out that there were many oblates here in Africa already, I think some 500 at the time, in different countries. But he said, look at Central or Lower Central Africa, and thought about Kenya maybe, where there are no oblates, or Zambia. And we contacted the local bishops, and then made the decision with my council. They approved that we would take on a new mission, which was a huge endeavor and frightening in many ways, because it was some, 10,000, 12,000 miles away versus Mexico, which is right on the border. And with my council, we picked myself to come, and also Father Paul Duffy, who became Bishop Paul Duffy, and Jack Joyce. The three of us came to Africa. We stopped in Kenya, and then we came into Zambia, and we met with Bishop Adrian Mugandu. We arrived here in Lusaka on March the 11th, 1983, and then we set out to travel farther west. So we spent several days traveling with the bishop and with the counselor from Rome, and after we spent, I guess, 4 or 5 days traveling, we were in Lukulu, where we were staying, and then traveling out from there at Santa Maria in Uborning. We decided we'd have a half a day of prayer on the side of the Zambesi River, and we did, and would ask the Holy Spirit to guide us about where should we be in Africa, and propose that to the Superior General in Rome. Well, we prayed about it, we talked about it, reviewed from our notes the places we had been, we talked to the bishop, we huddled together, and we all decided that Lukula would be the place for begin a new mission for the U.S. Southern Province. So, went back to Texas and informed our people there that of the province that the mission site we had chosen was Lukulu in the western province of Zambia. The next big question was, now who would we send to this new mission field? And we had a survey within the province, those who would like to volunteer to go, and came up with 4 names. Father Paul Duffy, who always had a great desire to come to Africa. Jack Joyce, Father Jack Joyce, who was on my council, said he would like to come. And Father Pat Gitson, who's still here in Africa, volunteered. And also, surprisingly, Brother John Keplinger, who was working with the Oblate missions in San Antonio. We worked out all the necessary preparations, and they came here in mid-1984, the 4 of them, to begin the mission, and started off in Lukulu, got established there, and then start going out to the missions. It was a daring decision, and at the time took some flack for that, which is okay. Other people described it over here that they said, thank you for your vision, thank you for your daring. I hope I had that. Apparently I had that with the team I had working with me as a council, guided by the Holy Spirit. But it was a good decision. It was where the Holy Spirit was calling the Oblates. So I was confident that we were making the right decision, because we're missionaries, and our charism is to go out and open new territories, new places where the Oblates haven't been, And when you do that, I think that brings us back to our charism, and that brings new life. We're blessed by God. And wow, we've seen it here in Zambia. It gives me great joy and satisfaction to know that this mission has grown and is growing. And today was a great highlight in my life as a oblate of Mary Immaculate and a bishop, to see that I could come back and not only witness but take part in ordaining 5 new priests. The 5th one, the Redemptress, is from Zambia, so that's a blessing for the country. My mind went back to many years ago, and as I was thinking how, you know, sometime maybe we don't trust the Lord enough, that if we really trust the Lord and we're faithful what we should be in any vocation, the Lord will bless us. And I could look back and say, wow, you did a great thing, Lord.